Father Sean Major-Campbell. I am an Anglican priest and an advocate for human rights. This ministry was choosing me. I did not choose it really. And so I came to discover that serving as an ally called for courageous leadership, but instead in relating to the reality that people have on the ground, relate to people's sufferings, hearing people's cries, and understanding the call for God's house to be a house of prayer for all people. That there are some things in the world of the Bible that were not understood then the way we understand them now. And so we have to be willing to have these conversations and to help people to understand that it is okay to have questions. It is okay to have doubt. It is okay to recognize that we live in a different age and time when psychology and theology and human rights work and sociology and various disciplines help us to understand more about human sexuality and psychology in general. The best thing is to consistently facilitate conversation in a respectful way, understanding that it is not easy for colleagues, understanding that it is not just about these individual clergy, but it is also about trying to work the delicate dance between the voice of conscience and what the voice of congregants and parishioners may have to say. Continued engagement around these issues, more in the area of resources, resource material, educational material, counseling, educative counseling, supportive counseling, counseling that involves theological sensitivity, with an individual or with a group. They are more likely to process and to give themselves a chance to engage certain questions and concerns. But when it is not a controlled setting for the subject, it would appear that there is a need to fit into the anticipated narrative and to join in that conversation and sometimes even ridicule when all of that is taking place. The frames, the references which are important are really compassion, tolerance, non-violence, education, recognizing that again in our context, too many people's knowledge around human sexuality really has been limited to anecdotal stuff. Like, for example, God did not make Adam and Steve, God made Adam and Eve, and then that's it. Loving one another does not necessarily mean that we agree on everything or we see each other's point in every way, no. But instead we agree that in spite of our differences, we all may continue to love. We all may continue to live in such a way that we are not each other's judge, but instead we are each other's helper.